morbark 15-inch shear. We're going to put this on a JCB 214 backhoe. It's the only piece of equipment that I have that will handle this big of a head. Everything else will not. Picked this up north a little while ago. Just needs a lot of work. Needs all new hydraulic lines. Just cleaned up and whatnot. And then I got to get it on the machine so we can get it moving, so we can make sure everything works, if we need to rebuild any cylinders or not, and do that. It's quite a large piece of equipment, but it should work good on our backhoe. So the one thing we have to do is we got to cut these pins out and put new pins in here for our main pins to hold it in, because, well, they're different, obviously. The other thing is this flange has to be cut off and moved over, because the arm of the backhoe will not fit in there, unfortunately. I really wish it would. So we got to cut this one and move it over, and we got to cut this one and move it over. So I guess, why don't we just get started and do that? Alright, we got that one cut off, and it went okay. I'm no torch expert by no means. I know how to do something, but I'm not good at it. So I got that cut off. I'll go ahead and I'm going to torch clean all that up. We still got to do the other side, cut that off, clean it up. Pretty self-explanatory. And we'll have to get that back on here, figure it out. We're going to I'll cut the top bung out of it, that way it's done, and we may weld that in before we put it back on. I don't know yet. I haven't decided what I want to do. We got to cut this one off too, because it's completely wrong. So we may cut that off before we put the other back on, just to give us some room. So stay tuned, we'll be back. All right, here we go. So I've skipped a few things, but it's basic stuff. We cut this off. I've got this just sitting here. I built 4 of these bushings, one here, and same thing over there. These are 1.5 inches. These are 2-inch, just because these need a bolt in them, so I did it that way. The bottom, we got the shims in here, which these will get welded in, just so they don't move, and then we got to drill a hole for the bolt. Got that. Of course, there's a shim. The pins are just in here to kind of align everything. We're going to go ahead and line everything up, tack weld everything together, and then weld it in so it really won't move on both sides. And then we can fully weld everything in. We're going to have to fill some gaps because of the way we had to cut it. We left some of the weld, and like I said, not a great torch guy, so what I get is what I get. But we'll line everything up, we'll center all this, we'll make sure there's decent gaps and stuff. We don't want it too close. Weld everything in, and then the next step is we've got all the steel lines to put on the loader arm to hook up our hydraulic stuff. The tractor has a third function there, the third lever, so it's got the hydraulic to run it. The one thing we don't have is this one finger is run off its own cylinder or valve. It's not a do or die. We don't have to have it to run this piece of equipment. You still have these. All that finger is for is to grab more than one piece of wood, or more than one log. I'm not super concerned about it as of right now. As moving this thing around, the cylinders did move a little bit, so that's a good sign. There was fluid in most all the cylinders. When we've moved it around, stuff's come out of it and all that. So yeah, it looks pretty good. I kind of like it. I'm excited to get it done so we can try it. But yeah, here we go. Got all the hydraulic lines that we need. Got a couple fittings that we need to get at the hydraulic shop. Obviously these lines, I'm not even going to bother trying to just use it. So we're going to replace all the lines, clean everything up obviously. We're changing a few things on the hookups. The main line comes out of there, and that's where the tractor feeds it. We're going to change a few things on that. I got to get the fittings for this. well, last time we got these on, I got the underbody mount lines on. I don't know if you can't see in here very well, but we got it down in there. Only one casualty. Got that down in there. Got the hose links for underneath. Same thing over here. We got the line here. It was fun getting to that. We actually had to take the cover off to get down inside, which is ridiculous, but got it done. That line goes underneath too. We got all the links and stuff for that. We got to get some bolts so we can tie these onto here because I don't have the right sizes. I'm literally out of the one size bolts over there. Other than that, we're chugging along. I'm gonna grab all the hydraulic lines and throw all this stuff in the truck, drive up to our local hydraulic shop and get them to build us all new hydraulic lines for everything. And we'll come back, hook everything up, and put some more hydraulic fluid in the tractor because it's low anyways. And see how this thing works. I do need to I still got to finish weld this stuff up. Got the back side of these to finish. I'm going to go to the hydraulic or the welding shop too because that thing needs more wire. We don't buy wire very often. We don't go through it that much, but well, it's got a very large spool in that thing anyways. But we're getting close to being out anyways. I don't know that I could finish welding this whole thing. So we're going to do that too, and we'll be back. Alright, I'm going to go underneath and hook up these. Oh, there are two lines underneath here, and I figured I would take you along for this wonderful journey underneath the beast. Let's see here. Kind of a piss poor view for you guys. That's over there. Alright. So we got this awesome fitting. Gonna screw into here. Now, I don't know if you can see this. This fitting here, it's got a rubber O-ring on it here, type deal, and a washer. Do not put pipe dope on that. Screws into here. Now, fun thing about this machine is it is like a British type thread, so yeah, it's awesome because it is JCB is built in England, I believe. Oh, can't quote me on that. I have to look it up. Maybe I'll put it in there where they're actually built. Can you see? Because I can't see. Here, let's see if I can. There we go. There we go. Fortunately, my hydraulic shop, they're pretty good about having everything. Okay. I didn't have to order anything. Hydraulic shop, they're actually a hose company. They have a hydraulic place too, but these don't have to be crazy tight. They're just gonna be tight. Now, another one, or when I first took that off, it was extraordinarily tight. I gotta get up top there. Let's see. We're gonna need an extender. So let me go get that real quick. Be right back. You're dying to know there's a 1-inch socket for that. hold on to the steering linkage here. Put your foot on it. Oh my goodness. There we go. And just like so, it's loose. Alright. Turn, turn, turn. The goal is here not to take a bath in hydraulic fluid. Come on. There we go. That's really a machine fit on them. They fit very, very snug. Trying to see a little better here. Ouch. My hand's all messed up, so it hurts pretty bad. There we go. Definitely don't feel the greatest. Okay. Here comes the oil. Yay. Same thing, put this one up here. They just had plugs in it, obviously. A bunch of dirt on it. Really nice of this would have come from the factory with all this shit. Those. Well, at least it came with a valve. At least this is here. That's one good thing, I guess. I'd be thankful for that. Because if I didn't have this, this would suck. It would be definitely. Really? Different size. It's just not deep enough. Shockingly enough, it is a different size. Yeah, look at that. Indoor extension. Not 100% sure what I did with the ratchet. Oh, there it is. Like I said, it does not have to be crazy tight. I definitely don't want to smash my fingers. There we go. Okay. Take your little cappy off. Hose up inside. And you have your T-Rex arms, they can't reach anything. Come on. handle sliding down on me. I like these red crescent wrenches, but that can be annoying. Okay. Another hose. There we go. Alright, now we just got to hook them on. There's one right here and one over here, and we'll get them hooked up. I gotta look at this real quick and see which one's out, which one's in, and then I can sort of hook it up the way I think it should be. Trying to make it so I don't have to switch lines or something to make it work the way I want it to. So I get that done, I will get back to you. Alright, here we go. I'm not done welding and stuff. I got this side pretty much welded up. I gotta finish that bracket and stuff. Don't mind my welding. I'm not a stick welder by no means. All the hydraulic lines are hooked up. I screwed up, missed one line right here, but that one's good enough to make it move. So we're gonna fire this thing up and see what it does. Just to try it out tonight, and I'm gonna go home. We don't have it hooked up to the machine or nothing. I just got the lines, the hydraulics hooked up just to see it move. Now, let's give it a whirl and see what happens. I think that cylinder needs to be rebuilt. Pretty sure that one's not good. Yep. Grab a bucket here. Oh, it's so far down there. Oh, you get that for me? Completely leak everywhere. Well, I got the book for this thing, so we'll see if we can look up the seal kit and stuff for it all. And I won't have to tear it all apart without seals. But this does not surprise me. It's been sitting forever. But it moves, so that's a good thing. So I might as well rebuild all of them, because these are leaking a little bit too. And if you're gonna do one cylinder, you might as well do them all, especially something like this. So, yeah. So I guess stay tuned, and we will have seal kits next time. Bye.